couple of sharks. I can't remember what they are. From memory, they're bronze whalers or something like that. They always hang around, like they're almost the same three that were like every year. Crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. Just one in the rocket tube, and then we'll sort them out from there.
We're on the board!
Just chuck it straight in the bucket. There. Right. Well, first of all, we drive up to the pot. We hook the pole.
Hope it's not stuck.
I wrap 3 wraps on here. More crayfish.
2.
Go.
They don't like each other.
They don't like each other. They're friends.
They're fighting.
Oh, they're going to be friends in the pot.
They still haven't eaten.
That's not touched, yeah.
Maybe they just made it that moment.
There's a shark out here. Stuff.
Oh, Charlotte,
What?
look at the back of the boat.
Ready?
Look.
I saw that.
Here we go.
I just saw that.
How cool is that, Charlotte? Better go. Right, here we go.
Alright.
Looks pretty good though. You know what I have to do, Charlotte? Do you remember? Do you want to do this? So you go in front of the board. So you got to make sure that's there. Who's all good? Oh, sorry. Ready? Go crazy. How many did we get? Good job. 6 today. It's better than 0.
How many licenses do we have? 0. No, not really.
We've had a tough run this week. First time we got this one.
11 and 12.
Jeez.
What?
I almost leaned into them. Holy moly, what is he up to?
Not a bad set of crows right here. So as you may have seen this morning, we had a great day. It's been a struggle this year, but we finally got about 17 on board. A few more, but obviously chucked them back. You would have seen little cackers. But yeah, no, a bit of a struggle, but also been a bit of a, haven't gone out as early as we used to. But no, good to get some crows on board. Just it's Christmas Eve, and I just thought I'd quickly take you through right now what I do to prepare the crayfish. So I don't keep the head, I just keep the body, and obviously I keep the legs as well, but I normally like cook them up straight away. I think today with these legs I'll give them to Mum and they can cook up a little snack. So first, as soon as I've got the crays back at the boat ramp, or in Perth anyway, to make sure one, they don't have berries. The second one, you've got to snip the middle tail bit. It's for so they know you're just a recreational fisher and you're not going to on-sell your crays. And yeah, second is, as soon as I've picked up thing, I get a bucket of salt water or from the ocean, chuck the crays in there, and then I'll go to the shop on the way home. As soon as possible, pretty much at the boat ramp there's a shop there, and I'll grab a bag of ice and chuck them on ice, and that ice will put them to sleep. And normally, yeah, we'll either give them a couple of hours to fall asleep, and then yeah, now it's about prep time. So I have a cryovac, I have these. Yeah, so the next stage after they've been on ice, I'll shake that in a minute, but yeah, I also need a cryovac, obviously the roll. And yeah, one of my mates put me onto these a while ago. They're just from the local cardboard place, but yeah, they're just little trays to chuck the tail on. Depending on size, you can get 2, otherwise just get the 1. I'll just prep one out for you, exactly what I do from start to finish. And then what I'll do to finish this video, I'll just quickly show you what the standard way I always normally cook crays. I don't do anything crazy, just, you know, flip it on the barbie with some garlic butter, etc. So anyway, this knife is pretty excessive, but it's I've got available at the moment, my fishing knife. So yeah, you just chuck it up the top of the shell, and I just do the same at the bottom. Chuck it right up there. Nothing crazy. And I'll just grab it and I'll just twist and pull. And then the head's gonna go in there, and you know, there's your crayfish. Obviously these are legal, but a little bit on the small size when you see those big ones, but don't always get the bigger ones. Now what I do, there is a poo trail like most crustaceans, and this is probably a bit gross for some, but I actually stick the antenna right up the anus, twist and push. Just like prawns and all that kind of stuff, you don't really want, or I don't really want that poo trail in the meat, especially if you're going to freeze these for quite some time. Now once you're almost towards the end, just so you know, I am twisting as I'm pushing through. So now I'm pulling, and there you go, there's its poo trail on that. You chuck that away, and now you got a nice, oh, there's a little bit at the end there. It's okay. I'll just give it a quick wash with fresh water, but some people say it's probably better with just salt water. Keeps the meat a bit better, but just a little bit. So it's still been sitting in that salty water out there for ages anyway. And there you go, that's it. Probably don't need to show you a cry back. Everyone knows, well, most people know how to do it, but yeah, I'll chuck this. Due to this size, I'm actually going to put 2 on here for a dinner one night. Thanks for watching so far, and next time, if you just hold on for a little bit, let's cook one up, but it'll probably be in a couple of days. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Got the production line going here. That's what it looks like. Nice and airlocked. Alright, just to finish the episode up on you know, the crayfish catch and cook. So yeah, this has been vacuum sealed for a few months, and yeah, cook it up. Really good size, this one. I do sometimes have like pre-made garlic butter, but I'm just gonna make this one up myself. You know, just a bit of garlic, some butter, just a spoonful, and I actually chuck a bit of lemon juice in as well. About 30 seconds. Yeah, so you've seen the packaging episode. It just goes so well, like, you know, nice vacuum seal. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this in half. How I do it is cut these in half. I actually separate it from the shell now, and just leave a little bit of a tail on in the end, just like that. Alright, so that's, yep, separated. Now I'm just going to chuck that in the fridge so that you don't put the hot in there. For my dinner tonight, this is going to be for Mum and Jess. I'm actually having some gold band snapper brought from the fish shop. It's the first time I've brought fish in a long time, but I'm out. With the crayfish, we're also going to have some salt and pepper squid. Alright, so yeah, then instead of like, I will put a little bit on top, but you know, like it really roasts the flavouring if you chuck it under the shell. So you know, you can stick it all under there. Yeah, and just a little bit on top. Some cracked pepper. Perfect. Now I'll get the Weber sorted, or the barbecue, and I'll show you the next bit now. Right, I've just also put a little bit of olive oil on them. Yeah, you want that about 180. Doesn't really matter though. But yeah, 180 is good. So depending on the size of the cray, you know, it's only about 10 minutes. You chuck them on like that. You really just want them to like pretty much cook for the majority, and then the last little bit is just to you know, sear the edge on the other side. So I'll give that a little bit. All right, that's been about 6 minutes, and you can see it's starting to really cook beautifully there. Now I'm just going to quickly give it a quick sear. Probably show you. You can see it's really cooked well on the shell. The meat is nice and white. Cut that for 2, just for a minute. Beautiful night here in Perth. Okay, that's just been 1 minute. Yeah, you don't need much once you're just searing the side. Just a nice little burn there. And that looks really good. Perfect. Alright, we'll take these off, and I'll serve it up and show you how it all looks. And there it is. If you're interested, I did get my gold band snapper and the squid from Catalano's in Burragoon. If you live in WA, pretty good seafood shop there. And the pasta, like if you want fresh pastas and stuff like that, it's called Soul Origin. There's a couple around Coburn, Burragoon, and yeah, really good pastas. But yeah, here it is. And that's how I pretty much do crayfish every time. Just really easy, really delicious, and everyone seems to love it. I haven't really dabbled in putting it in pastas and stuff, because Jessie really just loves the crayfish just like how it is in there. And that wraps it up really. So hope you enjoyed the little episode. We didn't do terrific this year on the crayfish. You know, still pretty good getting out there, but we didn't go as early as we used to do. I was on a pretty of a hard roster doing a 4 and 3, so Monday to Thursday through the crayfishing season, so it was hard to get out every day for like a 6-day stretch kind of thing. Back on 8 and 6 at the moment, but yeah, last year I think we just nailed it with like 130 or so, maybe more than that. But yeah, it's all good, still fun, and can't beat not having to buy crayfish. But if you probably put in all the expenses in, it's probably cheaper to sometimes buy ones, but you don't get them as this big anyway all the time. If you've got any questions about crayfishing, where we go, and all that kind of stuff, hit us up on this channel, or of course just hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Cheers.